Hi, my name is Sean Engelhart. I'm one of the chief residents here. I'm a CA3 at Loma Linda University Anesthesia Program. One of the reasons why I chose to come to Loma Linda is because of the strength of clinical reputation of the program. So a lot of our graduates have a reputation of being really ready for clinical practice after finishing residency. We've seen a variety of cases, a variety of case complexities that has really honed our skills and made us ready for practice when we go out. One of the other reasons why I chose Loma Linda is because we have a variety of subspecialty rotations within the program here. So you're not moving somewhere else or visiting some other program for your subspecialty rotations. You're working with clinical faculty that you've worked with before in the OR. So you know the faculty, you know the system. You really just have to focus on learning the new knowledge, which is a good benefit of being here, is that comfortable environment and just focusing on the new knowledge. Some of the things that I've gained from being a resident here at Loma Linda is excellent clinical skills. As I mentioned, we have a variety of clinical cases, complexities, and it really helps to sharpen your skills, make you an excellent anesthesiologist. The other thing that I've gained is friendships with co-residents that I'm sure will last a lifetime. Going through, the struggles of residency really bonds you and makes you close together. I've really appreciated the community here. The area is also great. I love Southern California. There's a lot to do, so you're only an hour and a half or so from some of the beaches. If mountains are more of your thing, Big Bear is really close, within an hour. If you like the desert, there's Joshua Tree. So it's really, centrally located. You get to the benefits of Southern California without some of the drawbacks of like major traffic every single day. There's not as much traffic in this side of Southern California as in some of the LA area. But all in all, it's a really good place to grow as a resident and grow in your clinical skills in anesthesiology.
Hey everyone, I'm Albert. I'm one of the chief residents at Loma Linda. I want to talk a little bit about why I picked Loma Linda and what I've gained from this program. Some of the reasons I picked Loma Linda were I was confident that coming here I would receive comprehensive training and all the doors would be open upon graduating, whether I was interested in fellowship, private practice, or going into academics. Loma Linda has a wide catchment area of patients. A lot of the patients have complex pathologies. There's a diverse patient population. We do a lot of transplant, hearts, peds, OB, complex OB, and we also participate as residents in outpatient surgery procedures. So there's a lot of opportunity to hone your skills during cases in different settings, which I think is important upon graduating. You'll feel very comfortable and ready to be in independent practice. I've talked to some of the seniors who have graduated and they feel like leaving here they were well prepared for practicing independently. Another reason I picked Loma Linda was that I felt that on my interview day the faculty were supportive of their residents and were invested in their education. Everybody has different teaching styles, so there's a culture of graduated independence. So as you become more senior, you get more and more independence in doing your own cases. Also, there's a culture of open communication with the faculty, so patient safety obviously comes first. So the faculty want to know if there's something you're concerned about with your patient. It's a very open learning environment, which is great for us as residents. Things that I've gained from Loma Linda, again, the supportive faculty. Ultimately, I made the decision to go be a generalist, and I'm applying to private practices right now. And I feel very well supported going forward. I feel that I'm well prepared for my future career. Moreover, as seniors, you kind of run the board for the residents and arrange for relief and lunch breaks and figure out the workflow of the OR cases. You learn kind of a managerial role as well, rather than just being in cases and managing patients, which I think is very valuable. Lastly, we have a great group of residents here. I feel like we have a lot of role models here to guide our care and to help us to be the best anesthesiologists we can be. So I think these are all things that Loma Linda has that are strengths and that future applicants would benefit from.
Hello, my name is Alex Nemerov, and I am a PGY4 anesthesia resident here at Loma Linda University, and I am also one of the chief residents. I chose to come to Loma Linda for three main reasons. First of all, I always felt it was important to come to an academic institution where I could see the toughest cases, the cases that get referred out from other institutions. I wanted to be at the place where everything was happening because I felt that if I saw the hardest patients, it would make me a better doctor. And then in addition to that, second of all, it was really important for me to come to the West Coast where my family is, and I always wanted to be nearby my family. And Loma Linda is great in that it's kind of centrally located to a lot of different areas. You're an hour from the beach, an hour from the snow, a couple hours from San Diego. All these places are easy to get to in a day's drive, and it was also just very nice to be close to my family again. And third of all, it just felt nice to be part of a kind of a very big health system. In the same street, you have the Children's Hospital, the Adult Hospital, you have the VA right down the street. All of these places that give you great opportunities are within 2 to 5 minute drive. So just to have everything all together in the same location was really nice. And third of all, kind of circles back to the first reason about having to see hard cases. But here at Loma Linda, as I said, we have a very robust pediatric service, OB service, cardiac service. We see a lot of transplants as well. And so by coming to this institution, I was afforded great opportunities to learn and also to see these challenging cases. And finally, the things that I gained most from coming to Loma Linda would most likely come down to the experiences that I get here by seeing those cases. It's pretty rare to see the types of cases that we see here and to see them on almost every day. I don't think I would trade that experience for anything. Ultimately, the goal of coming to Loma Linda for me was to become extremely confident and able to graduate and then start working out in the workforce. And I believe that by coming here, you're definitely given that. And I would say for most of my residency class that we would all agree that we were going to be ready to graduate. Personally, I am going to be staying here for next year to do ICU fellowship. Loma Linda itself is very open to doing fellowships and are very big advocates in helping us get positions at various locations. In my own class specifically, there's 3 separate people going to fellowships all at different institutions, and they were all basically able to get to that by coming through Loma Linda.